I'm gonna do. Okay, so for this Bloodstone build, I should be skipping phase boots, just going straight for arcane.
Yes, ideally, because then you can get the benefit of having arcanes, and then later disassembling would make the most sense.
And then I can set up for Bootso Travel, which is kind of like phase boots.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep. That's the other really good thing. The downside is that your raw HP and your last hitting power are certainly going to be worse. That part's going to be much worse for the early game. What happened?
It did an update, so it turned off my double region search.
Okay. So without double null talisman and phase boots, your right clicking for last hitting is much worse. So you will in some ways have to nuke more, but I think you'll be doing that anyways. Your raw
I've
HP
gotten
will
much
be
better
worse.
at right clicking with her anyways. So.
Okay. What was I gonna look at?
Because I went home and did my homework where I sucked a lot. But it's okay. I wanted to suck off stream, even though you showed it on stream, and it hurt me a little bit. Not a lot, but just a little bit.
You showed it, not me. I just told you to do it. I forced you. Forced you to DP on stream for all of our viewers.
Brought this on myself. No, I am going to learn Death Prophet. God damn it.
Okay.
I'm not going to become one of those one-trick ponies. I'm just going to phantomly lance my way to victory. Although I did have some absolutely ridiculous Sven games. I played some, I think 2 solo queue games. Yeah, these Sven games were just like glorious, man. Just like blowing people up. Where am I? Yeah, Plotnik. Oh my god, so many kills. Oh dude, I love the ridiculous amount of damage that Sven puts out. Feels so good.
You get those good like cleaves, Daedalus cleaves or something.
Yeah. I also watched a lot of Resolution's Sven games from TI last week, just to watch his movement and farming patterns. It's really interesting.
He's a really good player to watch for that.
10 seconds remaining.
I would like to DP mid, please.
5 seconds.
Put a happy
remaining.
face there.
Put that icon down.
Yeah, oh, it's down. I put it down on me. Oh my god. Tsuki, can I take mid, please?
Sad. He's disappointed because he's going to want to go mid. This is actually the worst thing about unranked, because people play unranked when they're trying to try new heroes, is what's happening. So when you get unranked, it's very common that people will be very sure that they want to play only one lane.
Remaining.
Like when you asked me to stream a DP game last week,
5 seconds.
I played 2 unranked games, and in both times I was unable to play mid because other people wanted to play mid, and nobody wants to move.
Yeah.
I feed low. We'll see.
No. Please, don't come back. Don't come back. I don't want to be in this game. I don't want to be in this game. Get me the hell out of this game.
What? Okay. Night Stalker, not the best hero for feeding down mid, but...
I'm getting this coffee, man. I can't handle this shit. I gotta get this coffee. Dude, my pants don't fit anymore, which is both cool but also weird.
Well, hopefully this thing works out okay for him. Maybe actually, this is kind of a Yule's game, to be honest. This is so much a Yule's game. He really needs Yule's this game. Frostbite counters him. It'll keep him in place. He could get Chronosphered. He gets silenced. He can get Omnislash.
Dude, Kevin, you want to see something awesome? You want to see how weight loss looks?
Yep.
Look at this. I can literally fit both arms into my pants. I don't even have to take the top button off. I can just get all the way in there. Like if I need to peel apart my butt cheeks, I don't even need to unbutton the top button. I literally just take both hands and I just go in. It's great.
From the front.
So I gotta get new pants, man. Weight loss is fucking weird.
You can't hear me.
Yeah, no, I couldn't hear anything that you were saying. You may have been going like, oh, again, all spooks.
Just talking about whacking it. How easy it is going to be for you. So this is the most Yule's game I've ever seen for a Death Prophet. Which heroes are the problem heroes? Why do you need
Juggernaut, Omnislash. Also, if I get silence, bang, 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 ooh, I can get out of that shit.
Yep. We might still be able to work.
Lets me do that.
You could also Yule's if you get Frostbite, yeah. But I think we'll play it out, okay? Just go like your standard build at start, and then get like Boots Bottle, probably Raindrop as well. You might want to ward mid if you can get one, because I would guess the Potom's gonna roam. Maybe I guess it's CM with Sky, so maybe not. But
All right, chat, we're gonna win a game with Death Prophet. Come on, Kevin. Let's go from 11% win rate to 20% win rate. All right. Hello, gentlemen. Is there any chance I could steal 2 tangos, maybe from Maveen and Tsuki?
Prepare for battle.
Oh, thank you.
Thought he was gonna feed from that one, dude.
All right, so we
And
put
you want me
this
to-
and this. Okay, so I don't know if I'm going to be up against mid, so I'm not going to pick anything yet. But we are going bottle thing, and I should be... Let me actually adjust this camera a little bit. Let me adjust this. Let me move this forward.
It's a Skywrath mage, probably, maybe. Let's see.
He's weak and fast, so probably won't Spirit Siphon then.
Yeah, he also does a lot of damage, but
Yeah.
you
That's
definitely
okay,
might
I
be
do a
able
lot
to
of
trade.
damage.
He has no regen. I don't know if he might just be a support. We'll see.
Dude, one thing that's been great about playing StarCraft again is that StarCraft demands that you have such high mouse accuracy that it's been like, you can feel it like
30
building your
seconds to battle.
finger muscles. My mouse accuracy just feels so nice right now.
It does look like a roaming Marana, I think. I don't know, all these item builds suck. It's kind of hard to see what they're doing.
What the fuck, man? Okay.
Yeah, the Skies build is real weird. He's probably if he's not playing mid, he's just gonna cast Arcane Bolt on somebody until he runs out of mana, and then he's gonna go heal and do it again. Make their life suck. So if it's against you, you're gonna have to probably trade efficiently and don't make any major mistakes.
Most certainly.
Fucking come on. There we go.
Nice.
Oh my god, this is fucking appalling lag. Holy shit. Holy shit.
It is Sky. He's gonna spam
Oh
Arcane
my
on
god, wait. Oh my
Sit.
god. Look at this. Right click. Right click. Are you seeing this shit?
Very well.
you. Yeah. Alright, just right click him here. Yep, perfect. Spirit Siphon. Yeah, perfect. Chase and right click him here like 2 or 3 times maybe. That's good. You should run now probably. You honestly need to run. And eat a tango ASAP. Don't get arrowed here. Don't get arrowed. Don't get arrowed. Don't get arrowed. Don't get arrowed.
How the
Sean.
fuck? I know, I was 100% positive that I wasn't getting fucking arrowed. I hate arrow. I always get hit by that fucking ability. I was certain it was gonna go by me. Fuck.
Walk through the creeps, man.
I know, but I thought I was in the position. Fuck. God damn it, I fucking hate this.
You chased too long on the Skywrath Mage as well. You needed to be more careful. And giving that first blood now to that guy means he gets a bottle even though his build sucks and he has no regen, so. Just play it safe, okay? Try to deny his clarity if you can. Like, just give him a right click or something.
It's really hard. The lag is very long. It's like almost half a second. So I have to like super see into the future.
Just try to sit back. He's gonna have his nuke again in about 3 seconds. There you go.
I'm gonna just pop it like that.
It's fine.
Insane.
Go in a 4.
Dude, I am right clicking so fucking early right now. 2, 3.
Very good.
Dude, this is
You
actually
walk.
ridiculous.
Probably gonna have to go heal here.
Yeah. I think I want this and be X. Do you think I should need to go all the way back?
You could probably bring yourself a salve, honestly. Just try to get last hits and sit far back. He's also got no HP right now, so honestly, if he fights you, you can maybe kill him. I think you can. If he runs at you, you could just approach and use Spirit Siphon and nuke him and chase like twice. I think you can kill him. If he runs at you, just go. Go now. There you go. Alright, you messed up. You didn't cancel your Spirit Siphon animation instantly with a
Oh,
move
it has an
command.
animation at the end?
It has a backswing which you can cancel. You didn't cancel the backswing, so your hero stood there like moving her arms. Honestly, you can probably kill this guy. Alright, now you hit him again. Hit him again. You killed him, which is really good. So your choice is what item you? Oh, okay. Yeah. Honestly, I think you might just want to buy. Yeah, that's fine. You can wait for the bottle. That's not a big deal, I guess. You should have attacked him before you moved, I
Your
think.
top tower is
That's the
under
only thing you
attack.
messed up.
Yeah. Dude, I cannot express to you how weird this is. It's starting to get a little better, but...
If I
Fuck.
must.
Good.
I mean, it's
Buy
pure
the
luck.
bottle.
Thank you.
But of
Skyrath's
course.
bottom.
He's just buying like a lot of null talismans. This is fine. He's gonna basically lose his advantage from this, I think.
Yes.
Gosh.
Feel free to nuke this guy for last hits. I think it's okay because you got a bottle coming. So
Oh fuck. This range. Okay, I gotta cut that shit out. I just whiffed like several last hits.
it's cool. You got this.
No.
You're against a much weaker opponent now. That guy has like no base damage, so you're gonna have to hit that twice. That's dangerous. You should have. Yeah, drag it.
Very well. Yes, dear.
Easy last hits. Nobody in lane. You got a rune coming up in 5, so you might want to push.
Thank you. Alright, I gotta do this. Actually, no, I need to do this because I have 2 points.
One
on
more
this.
in. You got it.
What have
Perfect. That was perfect.
My death draws nearer.
Would check top probably.
Yeah.
So you got boots too. Perfect.
Certainly.
Ooh. Ooh, we like that.
I will refrain.
So, I honestly, you could have ran this way, maybe.
Yeah.
Just to see. But it's okay. Just wait for a second.
When you drew that, it fucking startled me.
Break his
Alright.
guard.
Please
Yeah.
foretold the
Okay, so I'm actually gonna farm a little bit while I try to think about what next.
Fair.
I want.
Break his clarity. Nice. Okay.
Why not?
I think what you should be thinking about right now is getting 6 and then killing somebody. He's only 4 5. He can't kill you. Just nuke him back.
Very well.
Right, after this, you're gonna sell. Alright, you need to walk. Alright, that's not gonna kill you. You're fine. Self. It's real fucking close.
Certainly.
You might want to head for a shrine, maybe.
Okay, just cut around
I don't
this
know.
one.
Yeah, use top shrine and then swing in and just chase him with Spirit Siphon. You're a little bit slower than him. Where's your boots? You still haven't got him yet. You might want to
Oh,
get
fuck me in the ass, this guy.
get a magic stick. Send it back. Get a magic stick right now.
Your middle tower is under
And
attack.
bring that up. I was thinking raindrop, but that's not as good in this circumstance. If he gets real close to you, you're gonna go for the trade, okay? Because you've got a lot of siphons. He doesn't have boots yet because he's stupid, so
I'm gonna go
pretty
fucking
soon you can
insane.
kill him.
I have to like hit in the future.
You might have to use Spirit Siphon just to approach him to get closer before you ulti, okay? So if you see him and get a Siphon off, don't necessarily commit your ulti.
If I must.
It's all about like if you know you can catch up and stay close to him for a bit. Like right now it's perfect. Go for it. Ulti. Alright, you forgot Arcane. Arcane.
Oh, fuck.
Trust me. I know.
Bottle. As soon as he's dead, you should be spamming bottle. Either way,
Yeah.
you got the kill. Ideally, you would have used Arcane Rune first, so it comes off cooldown faster. But
Yep,
you got a shitload of gold. You got levels as well. You almost got level 7 from that. Ultimately good. You could get Magic Wand. If you want to be really safe, you could also get Raindrop right now, because it will block a shitload of his damage. It'll basically offset every single blast, but it's going to be burned through real fast. But I think it's okay. If you get kills from it, it's going to be ultimately good. He's got boots now, so he's going to be faster than you by a little bit. But I think you can do this. Just if he throws the nuke, put your raindrop in your backpack, okay?
Of course, my
Can you repeat
Just
that
run
one
away
more
for a
time?
sec. Just run away for a sec. You can fight him. Spirit Siphon first. Chasing.
foretold.
Use another one. Wand. Bottle.
Fuck.
Okay. He does a little bit too much damage, is what we basically discovered. The other problem is that his HP is not super high, so you're not getting a lot from his Spirit Siphon.
Oh,
And
that's
he
a good point,
Your
yeah.
He also
bottom
right-clicks
tower
really
is
hard.
under attack.
So
I'm going
we also,
fucking insane, dude. There is like a half second of latency, and it makes me want to fucking murder someone because it doesn't feel like these are my
Your bottom
hands. I feel
tower
like
is
I'm
under
like
attack.
instructing a puppeteer to fucking click my character around, man. Like, look at this shit. Ugh.
we also burned through a lot of our raindrop in there, which helped. If we would have gone to kill it, it would have been worth it, but I think it's kind of a big loss. You're going to try to get behind this guy and kill him, okay? And remember, if you're trying to kill him, siphon first as you approach. You Crypt Swarmed before you siphoned him in the last fight. So just
Yep.
approach from the back. If you can get behind the guy, then that's
Your middle
probably
tower is
kill.
under attack.
Very
You
good.
should probably just head to the creep wave because there's a lot of last hits and gold there and experience.
Okay.
Honestly, silence might be worth getting here. Because he's going to want to cast spells every 2 seconds, so silence is pretty good.
Fuck.
You're good. You're doing fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I'm really just going insane about the latency. Someone in chat saying that there's something wrong with USDs right now.
Okay.
This won't save me.
Ulti. Alright, you're dead. Don't ulti. Okay. Spam bottle, spam bottle, spam bottle.
Fuck, I think. Fuck! Dude, I think what's happening is that I'm hitting it and then hitting my wand, but
Okay.
it's not getting the bottle signal or some shit. Like, I'm literally hitting a shitload of Z's throughout all this. I have no idea what the fuck is going on. I'm very, very frustrated, Kevin. I would actually say I'm fucking angry.
Okay. It's alright.
God damn.
Put your raindrop in your backpack right now. Because he's gonna nuke you, and you don't want to lose it, necessarily. Because you might want to save it for mana regen later.
Yeah.
I should say so.
I feel like I'm not even getting to play.
Radiant's courier has
Partially,
been
just because
killed.
we're fighting so much, but that's kind of the...
Of course.
It's a boomer bust of what he's doing.
I died.
If you were reading this guy in traits, his game is over. Basically, he becomes a support.
Yeah. Well, I don't mean in terms of the fighting. I mean in terms of just my buttons.
Okay.
Because I have to click very early. Good thing I have Crypt Swarm. So, like, click.
I go.
Maybe this is why East was not selected when you're
Maybe.
queuing. That's
I
the
assume
game
it's
notes.
because there was an update. Because anytime there was an update, it just resets my server settings.
Over.
Yes, dear.
Fucking stab a dog, man.
Hey, don't say that.
That's right. That's right. Careful.
That's
Tango.
okay on the day 9 cat stream, but... Alright, juke a little bit.
Oh, shit.
Alright, as long as you don't get arrowed, you're good. Okay, run to the arcane. This is good. Run, 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 run. What are you
Wait,
doing?
why?
Run, run, run. There's an arcane rune.
I thought that I could kill them.
You don't have your ulti. No. Dude, they do a lot of bursts. A lot of bursts.
I'm muting everyone on the team. I know I'm playing like shit. Fuck off,
if you
team.
just, if
Fuck
you ran
off.
if you just kept running,
Your
bottling,
bottom
grab the
tower
arcane
is
rune,
under attack.
maybe you turn then. Because that's like arcane, like a new bottle charge. That's another 270 HP. But you basically force the fight without getting to full HP first. So you just got to be a little bit safer. Like again, they do a lot of burst damage. You just got to play around that, and you're overestimating damage. Like the time for like going all in is a little bit past right now because we died so many times. So you just got to play a little bit safer. That's all. Go get the arcane rune, by the way. You still need that.
Of course, my dear. I shall bide my time. It is foretold.
Alright.
That's good.
Flesh sustains, gold remains.
All right. I have arcane and pop ulti. Arcane first though,
Arcane rune. Alright.
and then ulti. Kill the tower because there's a bunch of heroes top. You didn't cancel your animation after you cast it, by the way.
Radiant
Oh, no, I
structures
clicked. Don't you
are
fucking worry.
fortified.
It's just a lag.
All right, so jug. This is okay. Just spirit siphon him. All right, just stand there. Just stand there. Creep by him. Fight him. It's fine. Fight him. Right click. Good. All right.
God.
Don't dive. Don't dive. Don't dive. Don't
Yeah.
dive.
I literally missed 2 spirit siphons on him. That was just bad.
Go and bottle. Siphon him. Siphon him. All right, bottle. Bottle. Should be bottling. Hit the thing. Hit the thing. Hit the healing one. There you go.
Your top tower
Run
is under
probably.
attack.
Hit CM maybe.
Certainly.
Definitely chase CM. CM. Okay, that was a kill.
Yeah. Just
Nuke the wave just to push it.
I'm actually going insane.
I can definitely see the weirdness in your movement. All right, nuke that guy. Chase. I think you can kill that guy maybe. You might have Omni Slash. Just
Every
go.
coin
Play
helps.
Invis. All right, Invis is pretty super cool here. I don't think you should have used it yet. You should have saved it.
I didn't intend to. I tapped a Z before I picked it up, and then
Stand on there.
Your
Don't
top
attack.
tower
Stand
is
over
under
here, like on their side of the hill. Like you might be able to find somebody that's low in the jungle, for example. Like walk over.
Oh, wonderful.
Ooh, nice sucker, almost hit. All right, just go last it, I guess. You can kill orange, maybe.
Who's orange?
And the sky. You're going the wrong way.
Oh.
Go back.
Yeah, I don't know who orange is. I don't have colors on.
Oh, you don't have colors. Okay. So this is the way that this could work. Maybe. Wait for your ultimate, and when you get your ultimate, you're gonna pop it. You're instantly siphon, and you're gonna have to juke. Okay. Like ping right now. Just ping the ground and do it. Siphon. All right, chase him. Chase. Run through it. You're good. Just chase. All right, that's a kill. Got him. Okay. Things you did sloppy is you didn't walk with him.
Yeah,
You stood still, you attacked, and you nuked.
The mistake was that I clicked here, and so I pathed around this way. It was a bad
Okay.
click placement for me. So that
Before
made
you
me
go for your
stand still.
Before you go for your other items, I want you to buy a cloak. Soul Ring's great, but definitely get a cloak. And blast this wave. It's like the most hood game I've ever seen. Sounds funny to say that, but this would be a good time. Yeah, perfect. Raindrop. Good luck. Do your best. Choose one last second. All right, you can fight, I think. Yes, second on both. Yes, yes. Did you feel that, Sean? Did you feel that?
That was neat.
Did you feel like it was time to turn, or did you just do that because I said it?
No, I felt like it was time to turn. Remember, I'm playing in the future right now, where I'm getting like between a second and a half second of lag on my button presses.
Nuke this. Nuke this. It's 3 last hits.
Yeah, no, that I can't blame any lag on. That was just fucking me fucking up.
Play your so when you can. All right, you're recovered. Honestly, you're recovered. Arcane Rune top. Dude, you're getting such good runes.
I know, and they're always top too. I'm getting like the luckiest fucking RNG on this.
You actually are. Alright, I want you to... I guess you have a lot of time to like season.
Fuck.
You can probably play around... I would TP Boss Shrine right now when the courier comes to you. Did you bring a TP? You didn't.
No.
Bro. That's fine. Just go push mid like one more wave and then consider rotating. Because I think you should probably group with your team and head to the bot lane is essentially where you should most likely go.
So I can
Give
just
it a nuke. Give it a nuke. Perfect, last hit's gone. I don't think... You should right-click this guy to break his Tranquil Boots, but you should run. Definitely. Just run. If he Omni-Slashes you, you might die. Just siphon him again when you can, and... Okay, you're good. You're good.
But of course.
You're going to want to play back now. I would rotate to the bot lane with your team, because by the time you get to there, you'll have exorcism. Grab a point booster along the way. I think that's probably fine to do. Maybe a Vit booster. Okay, that works. And then, yeah, just go push this and make sure, just please arcane before you ulti. Don't mess it up. I'm scared. I don't know why. I'm worried about the delay.
Your top tower
So
is under attack.
you could also say that this is kind of a lazy push, but I don't think it matters because you move lanes. Arcane, pop it. Just go for it.
Oh, okay.
So you're here, I want this dead ASAP. And as soon as it's dead, go to the side shop, get a TP scroll, and you're going to TP
Radiant
mid.
structures are fortified.
Get ready to lift your mid tower. Alright, it's dead. Go to the side shop.
You
can pick up the TP scroll, you're gonna TP mid. You're going to defend that. You could also go top. No, don't go top. There's 3. Go mid.
Your middle tower is under
Put the
attack.
cloak back in. Perfect.
Your
And
top
chase with this.
tower has
Chase.
fallen.
Alright, you're good. 1. Walk out of the circle. Bottle like crazy. Bottle, 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 bottle. Keep spirit siphoning. Okay, you're... Oh, no. Damn damage. Alright, it was a good try. You actually... Look at this guy's HP. You actually almost killed that guy, and all you did was stand there and spirit siphon. It was close.
Fuck, man.
Put your TPs in your inventory.
Thank you.
Or like wand or something.
Dude, even little things like when I drag the thing over,
Your top tower
it
is
actually
under
like
attack.
pops.
You know what we should have done actually is swap Soul Ring for Nil Talisman, because you don't really need Soul Ring right now. You've
call.
got way too much mana regen.
Your top tower is
I'd
under
argue.
attack.
It's all about surviving. And if you had Null, you actually would have lived there, which is pretty
Yeah.
safe. Maybe. Because you did get a little
Yeah,
bit
it
of
was a
regen.
single auto attack.
Your top tower is under attack.
So I should go to the top.
Yeah, that works fine. Just walk up there. I mean, you're only a bit booster away from your Soul Booster finishing, so you're about to get really tanky, basically. You've got a lot of magic resistance right now with the cloak. We could maybe argue that you should have gone
Your
quick
top
first,
tower is under attack.
but I think raw HP is probably safer.
And do you think that I should take this cloak and turn it into a hood later?
So we're definitely gonna go hood later because you're against
That.
Skyrim. There's no way you're gonna get that. It's okay.
No, but I just could have gotten the.
Get your Soul Ring out for your
Middle
null
tower
at
is
this
under
point
attack.
because you're in like a pushing mana mode. And just cast spells like crazy. You don't even like if there's 3 creeps low HP like that, just nuke them
Your
Check
middle
bounty ring.
tower has been denied.
before you go to the next wave. I don't necessarily spam all your bottle charges, but just check it. Okay, it's not there. All right, drop your arcane boots, use Soul Ring, and pick them back up again.
Very good.
Should have gotten the melee creep first because that one wasn't dying.
Yep.
Beware.
All right, I'll do one more wave here. I guess you have ulti. If your team does rotate, this is fine. And then with this creep wave, if you kill it well, you should have Vit Booster. Just hit the range creep. Perfect. You're doing that. Okay. Hit the melee creep more first so that your nuke kills it for sure. Okay. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
All right, get the Vit Booster. Disassemble your arcane boots really quick.
Your
Use
bottom
arcanes first.
tower is under attack.
Perfect. And then swap Null for your Soul Ring. I would press your ult. Press your ult now. Okay, it's too late. Just run, and then as soon as you can, press your ult. Press your ult and turn and fight this. It's time. Alright, Spirit Siphon the Void. It's okay. It's alright. It's gonna fuck him up because he's close to you. And then Siphon as soon as you can and silence. Alright, you needed to silence a little earlier.
Oh, I didn't silence at all. I completely forgot to silence. That was me completely forgetting that ability.
Still not bad. So you killed the Void, I think.
Yeah. Could have killed a lot more though.
You didn't get the kill. Wind Ranger did, but yeah, it could have gone better. What you should have done, you should have seen the Void coming from the right, realize he's going to chrono, back up.
Yeah.
Because that way you don't get caught. And then you could ulti for sure, probably Spirit Siphon him, silence afterwards. If you silence the Jug there, I think you kill everybody. I feel like.
This is feeling significantly better. Significantly better than any of my past games.
And even though you had a really rough start, you got 8 deaths, you're still doing fine. You're still probably one of the most farmed heroes in the game. So the downside is that we don't have the Euls to stop Omni Slash, but honestly I think raw HP is going to do you better almost every time. It's expecting you to use it at the perfect time and not use it in a bad way is very difficult.
Of course, my dear.
Good. I would do at least one more wave here, because you're pretty close to Bloodstone.
Most certainly.
Every coin helps.
What the fuck?
Just blast it. Let's do it. And hit each one once, and then nuke again.
Not thy name.
Yeah.
Head bounty rune, head for bounty rune. It might be there. You're wasting a lot of movement here.
Yeah. Yep.
Alright, it's not there. Nuke this wave.
Very well.
Remember, you're a mana fiend. You've got so much mana, it doesn't matter. Hit each one equally. Perfect. Nuke it again. Now head to the bounty rune. You attacked one more time than you needed there. Bounty rune. And then you're headed to creep wave. I would also swap in your soul ring because you're getting a little low in mana. And then do the same thing. Drop soul booster, use soul ring, nuke this wave twice. Alright, you gotta pick it up first before you nuke.
It would seem.
Nuke again. Should have waited until that one melee. When I said you can nuke again, that was my bad. I shouldn't have said that. It wasn't quite clear. Alright, you got Bloodstone. Swap your TP scroll in. You're not gonna get there in time, but it's fine.
But of course.
Looks like they got at least one kill, so it's not all bad.
Should I just ult?
Yeah, ulti it. Just do it. Get your cloak in for your soul ring, maybe. You might need it.
150 cast range for sure.
It's up to you. I think you should have gone.
The enemy's top tower has
It doesn't even
fallen.
matter.
It's okay. No TP scroll in actually.
Bloodstone.
Thank you.
Nuke one more wave and then probably back. Even like pushing this wave is dangerous. Just run. You need to leave. Because they could TP to the shrine and catch you. So I would just kind of farm your way through.
I think I need heals as well.
Yeah, I'll monitor Void's items, or I'll monitor their items. If they're making Diffusal Blade, it's probably not a good idea, but
Your bottom tower is under
Would it be
attack.
weird to just go for an Octarine core right now? Just maximum tankiness? It's kind of expensive, but
it's not bad. I think instead of doing that, get a plate mail, then get on Octarine.
Your
Just a
bottom
plate mail.
tower is under attack.
That's the move. And maybe it might be worth getting a hood as well, instead of just the cloak. But I think you're probably fine in magic resistance right now. Alright, bounty rune spawning, get ready for that. It's your last bottle charge, perfect.
okay. This is super fucking helpful.
Good. Bounty rune, where are you going?
My time.
Mid lane.
No, you should have farmed to your left, I think. Maybe.
These guys.
Or done something, because as soon as you get the bounty rune, you're basically standing there doing nothing. It would have been better, I think. if
Oh,
you
I see. So like just
instant
spam
click.
those. You can. Right.
Yeah, do
Okay.
something like that.
After them.
You could head to that guy, I mean. You got quite a bit of nuke damage right now, actually.
I should say so.
Okay. So I feel like wandering bottom lane.
That looks fine to me. Sell your null talisman, get your plate mail at the side shop, at the secret shop. And then right after your plate mail, I think you really should finish your hood first.
Finish hood, finish boots.
Yeah, it's going Lincoln's on Jug, so I don't think they won't have a diffusal blade. You might want to go like hood BOTs, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
BOT's hood. Just the hood is so cheap, you know? It's only like 1100 gold and it'll like
It would seem.
massively give you regen and the barrier is going to help a lot. Okay, this is starting to get dangerous, so I'd probably neutral camp here. Perfect.
Hell yeah. not that one, please.
This won't take long.
Hit small camp and then go to the lane. Don't go that way. That's where they're gonna have wards. You're basically, I feel like you can kill this camp and then you leave. Is probably better.
You said this camp and this camp. Do you mean the
The wave? Yeah. It's getting a little. You took a little long to do that, so now the wave is kind of pushed up. But if you did a little faster, I think you could have gone both. You might be able to go get that one if you want to, but it's kind of up to you because we're kind of. There's not really a lot of stuff nearby.
Not a lot of stuff going on at all.
I would swap your TP scroll for your bottle right now. Shouldn't have used the charge probably, but
Yeah.
this shit going on top. UTP top maybe. Yeah. You can go there. Yeah, go top. Just defend top. All right, bottle in for TP scroll now. Not that you need it, but it's fine. Just swap it in. There's no reason for it to be backpack. Don't let them know you're here.
Something like that.
Yeah. Silence them maybe. Just silence them. All right, get back. Ulti.
Oh my god! I
guy,
should have advanced.
Nice. Spirit sight from that guy too. All right, get ready to wand. Wow, isn't a playmail great? Kill the healing ward with your right click. Okay. You should focus on chasing there probably. Just push now. You're fine. That's good.
Holy shit!
Oh! Hero! Did you see him?
Yeah. Just the last second.
Okay. You had like a second and a half probably. If you can spirit siphon this guy, he dies. You might need two. All right, you didn't cancel your animation. No, you stood still for a second. You shouldn't stand still at all, basically. Like very low. I would just save for BOTs right now. Honestly, I think you're fine. Do you see how tanky you were in that fight?
That is insane. Yes,
It's
absolutely.
like you had a full Omni Slash. I mean, he just went Mantle first, doesn't have diffuse or anything, but just a plate mail alone increased your. It stacks so well with Bloodstone because now you've got HP. You've got mana covered. Like you covered your magic resistance with just a cloak and a magic resistance perk, and now you've covered your armor with 1,400 gold.
45% magic resistance. Jesus.
The only problem right now is that you don't have a way to stop silences, basically. But as long as you pop your ulti in time and Spirit Siphon, it doesn't fucking matter if you get silenced. That's what you're dealing with right now.
This is insane to me. I'm way far ahead of like pretty much everyone in the game. It seems, despite that atrocious start.
Right, head to the bounty arena afterwards.
Radiant structures are
I would commit for
fortified.
this. I think you guys can do it. You're far enough ahead.
I think she's
Yeah,
got
you
it.
could also just let him. Oh, maybe. You have to use two. It's fine. Just get out of it, and you're fine. You can fight him now.
Top tower has
If that guy
fallen.
don't right click, you're right clicking so much. Such a waste.
Yeah.
Use it. Use it. No, don't silence.
Yeah. No. I know. I fucked up.
Now you can. You should probably just walk. Just walk. Yeah, you're gonna get chronoed. You fucked up. You bought out at least. You're probably just suicide. Alright, you're good. Super overchase. And again, you right clicked him twice when you're silenced. At that point, you're thinking, his damage is his ultimate. He fucking wasted it. I know I can kill this guy. I'm gonna stand near him. So at that point, all you're thinking about is positioning. It's hero positioning. You just needed to
Totally.
stand next to him.
I super see how this is like a pattern I'm doing now. Where I'm like, well, the most efficient thing to do is to right click him when really it's.
Because I can't do anything else, right? But it's stand
yeah.
close to him to buy time for the moment when my other skills can be effective. Exactly. Good chase because your allies are behind. That was good. You didn't waste too much time there. Mana's an evil. Interesting choice.
Sometimes.
It's fine. All right, so now you're gonna go hood pipe probably. I think would make sense.
Hood pipe because I already have all my. Oh, because I'm just trying to stay alive. That's my number one goal. And when we look at the team, we have magic damage, some physical damage from this guy, which is what my armor's for, and then magic damage from Marana. So if I'm
You
just
survive.
getting hood and pipe.
If you survive the burst, everything's good.
All right, so she dies now.
You could ulti too.
Oh, yep, thank you.
Nuke. Use your nuke. Silence the void if you can, or Jug or anyone. Perfect.
Thank you for reminding me about this. Holy shit. Yeah, dude, like I just looked at
Nuke
the.
the illusions.
Thank you for reminding me.
It's like 50.
I just looked at the Crystal Maiden, and then when you were, I was just like, oh yeah, this is the moment where I can just walk
Enemy's
up
middle tower has
and
fallen. Your bottom
Just kill her.
tower is
siphon,
under
and then I
attack.
just instantly win.
And the reason I told you to ult there is because if you kill CM, it's fine. It's not a good ult trade, but the tower is right there. So if you kill the CM, it's gonna also lead to a tower. If you can kill that healing ward, it's great. Kill the healing ward. All right, silence the group. Silence the group. There you go. That's your goal, basically. If you don't have your ultimate, you're just doing your best to keep your allies alive. All right, that guy's 100% dead. You should be running so bad.
Yeah, dude. Just the most
suicide as soon
seriously
as you can.
fucked up.
Like, that guy was dead, you leave. Like, you
Yeah,
don't,
totally.
you dodge back in. Did you get your hood at least? Yeah.
I didn't get it. It's
Oh, well,
still
but you
very-
bought it is what I meant.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
bought it, so that's
By the
good.
way, is this incorrect to do? Because I just always drop my items in the fountain.
You should return, there's a E button, your E button, I think. Put some back in the
That's
shop.
right. Return to stash.
That way your allies can't pick them up and destroy them. Or they can't destroy them, but they could move them or something. That would be annoying. I assume you know Sky has the Lincolns,
Your
right?
top tower
Yes.
is under attack.
So if you ever want to kill him, you'll have to cast 2 Spirit Siphons, which is not that big of a deal. Okay, so now you got that. I would go defend mid. Probably just walk there, maybe. Walk around the slow guy.
Roshan has fallen
Walk around
to the
the what guy?
radiant.
The slow guy, the Wind Ranger. They're really fast. Just get up there. If shit's hitting the fan, just use Hood of Defiance, okay? It's gonna block a lot of damage. Especially because it blocks before magic resistance. This is fine. Just stand by creeps, you're good. Waste, let's kill him now. Silence. This is good. Probably silence as soon as it ends for him. Alright, good. Kill this next guy.
Oh fuck.
Alright, you're out. That's fine. Just start playing safe. Pop Hood, get some bottles in. Use nukes. Good. Silence as soon as it's up. Good. Alright, now you need to start running. You might need to suicide. We'll see, we'll see.
Yep, I got my hand on C.
Wand, start bottling. Bottle, bottle, bottle. Okay. As soon as time dilation runs out, you're gonna get back in there. Got ulti. I think you can ulti and go. And your team's dead. Don't worry about it. That's fine.
Okay. Okay. Hey, that was still good. That was good. That was good. That was good.
Yeah. Shrine, and you're gonna probably go back in. Get in the
was
shrine.
okay.
Shrine with
That
them.
was
Shrine. Ah, dude.
Efficiency.
Efficiency.
I mean, I
Your
muted
middle
everyone.
tower
So.
is under
Okay.
attack.
He was pinging it. Maybe it didn't work. I guess you probably didn't see it.
Dire structures
Just silence
are
from range.
fortified.
All right. You walk way too far forward.
Yep. Yep.
Just kill the dog. Nuke the ground. Those illusions follow. Just chase him. Right click him.
All right. Good. Guess this guy now.
Your middle tower is
So
under
good
attack.
against you. Holy shit.
Yeah. Jesus. And I want 10% cooldown. You think? I think so.
No, I would go movement speed.
Well, fucked up.
I think you made a mistake, definitely.
Radiant
'Cause,
structures
um,
are fortified.
It's not just about survivability, it's also about how fast you move. Because again, it's about standing close to people, right?
Come back to me.
And 50 movement speed is godly. That is so much. You'd be running at 460 every moment of the game. The 10 is good because of Spirit Siphon, you definitely need those, but I think cooldown was your move. Or the movement speed was definitely your move this game. Because the only big lockdown they have is like Frostbite, slow from the Skywrath. Your pathing is awful right now. I don't know where you're going.
I was
Should
just
be
going
killing
back to get
creeps.
this. Yeah.
Absolutely not worth it. Let the courier fly to you. Save your time. Get yourself farm. They have very few lockdowns, so movement speed would just help you in all ways. You could approach your team. Alright, headdress. Yeah, that's fine. Go for the haste. Personally, I would probably start heading to the top lane if I were you.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
Just run. Okay, this is really good. Well, he got that ward. Dewarded. Get wrecked, dude. Just go kill stuff. Like, go jungle or something right now. Try to finish your pipe. They're not ancients. Don't do ancients.
Yeah.
You don't
That's
have
too much
enough
magic resistance.
Just kill any of these other camps. You should have killed the large camp first because it's closer to you.
Very good.
So this is a place where Cryptstorm cooldown perk would have made a huge difference. You're doing this really inefficiently.
Thank you, my
Yeah, it's really
beauties.
bad for sure.
Like every time you get Cryptstorm, cast it. You should have done the small camp. Now you're walking extra distance to go to the large camp. You're just doing a lot of inefficient things like that. Go small camp.
So,
Is that a hero?
fucking go.
Every coin helps.
It's not time yet. I go.
just kill this thing.
Of course, my dear. Let me tell your fate. Yes, dear.
Alright.
The games, by the way, that you should get cooldown over movement speed is when they have a lot of lockdown. Because if you have movement speed and you're chain stunned for 8 seconds, it doesn't matter if you have movement speed.
Yeah.
And that could happen this game with Chronosphere and arrows, but I think the rarity that that's up makes it
Your
less
top
important.
tower has fallen.
I wouldn't ulti for this. Who's that TPing? It's a Jug. You should probably run. Definitely run. Use your pipe. Don't get arrowed and you're good. Don't get arrowed, Sean. Oh my god. You're gonna give me a heart attack.
Dude, I always think I'm out of range of the arrow. I don't know what.
Alright, Sean. Think about which arrow, where it's gonna go, and just fucking get away from it. Just don't even get close. Don't think, oh, it's not gonna barely hit me. Like, it's barely not gonna hit me. You should be like, I'm gonna run perpendicular when he arrows. If he's gonna hook you, you run the complete opposite direction to get as much space between the possible arrow or hook path and that. Super important. And that's why you get arrow, probably. Alright, what do you buy next?
I kind of want to finish this into a Shivas.
Most certainly.
I like the idea. I don't think you should do it, though. Just wand and run. Okay, you're good. Just wand. Spirit Siphon him afterwards. That's a kill. Alright, you should have committed harder. After. Alright, you can maybe fight. Just heal up a little bit. Yeah, this is okay. Just give it a little bit of time. You'll heal back up. Got no on-me slash now. I don't think you should Shivas. I think it's time to Octarine.
Yay! I love it when it's time to Octarine.
Just nuke waves. You get 20 mana per second. Means by the time your Crypt Storm's off cooldown, you've already gained 90 mana back. Just kill that guy. Silence him. Alright, Mr. Silence. It's time to ulti, I think. Yeah. Alright, it's maybe kind of bad. You shouldn't nuke there. Alright, good. Pipe in chase. It's fine. It's gonna... Okay, this looks bad. Silence and Spirit Siphon. Just run for a bit. Think you might be able to fight this. We'll see. Wand as soon as you can. Alright, you might have suicide. Suicide if you can.
Okay.
So the issues now is there's too much shit, and your ultimate didn't hit necessarily heroes, I think is what happened.
Can I
So
right-click when I'm getting frozen?
No. I don't think so. It disables right
Your
clicks.
middle tower is under attack.
That was pretty bad. Your ultimate was, I think, a little late, and the problem was you weren't able to get close enough.
Your middle tower
That guy's
is
gonna get
under
arrowed.
attack.
Yep. So I think you're gonna get Rax now, probably.
Oh, whatever. I don't give a fuck.
Your middle
I
tower
just want
has
to
fallen.
I want to get out of this game, dude. It's
Your
so
middle barracks
frustrating
are
to
under
play when your
attack.
character
Middle
responds
barracks has
slightly
fallen.
late. It hasn't mattered for the
Your
last
middle
like 15 minutes or
barracks has
so, but
fallen.
for the first start of the game, it was like insane. Ah.
Alright, can you go defend bottom? I think it's okay. You don't have your
Bottom
ultimate.
tower is under attack.
Maybe Shivas is okay. I'm not sure. Perfect. Probably silence him. Okay, now you okay. Just right click him and then nuke him when you can. He'll die. It's gonna have a glimmer. Good. Collect Bloodstone charges. Perfect. Shivas is okay because it's gonna lower the attack speed of the void. That's not bad.
Your bottom shrine is
I
under
think
attack.
maybe it's okay. I was thinking Octarine because it's just raw HP. I thought raw HP would be more important, but maybe Shivas is what you need.
Your bottom shrine has fallen.
I don't know if you have protection. Use pipe. Sounds. Always sounds those heroes if you can. You have to run and wand and stuff. So now they deal way too much damage. That's the problem.
Yeah. One time?
A little bit. Okay, so now the issue is you got too close to that guy. He does a lot of right-click damage, and they're more farmed. So because you guys lost the last couple of fights, your items haven't moved much, and you've been farming inefficiently. So now it's your limit on your knife's edge is more towards their favor, whereas you had a big advantage by the time you had like Hood play mill. Maybe we shouldn't have had you make pipe. Maybe that was not a good idea because we should have maybe pushed you forwards. Like Shiva's a little faster.
I still appreciate the
Bottom
sentiment,
barracks are
which is
under
why.
attack.
you're focusing so much on just survivability. This is a survivability item. This is survivability. This is
Your bottom
survivability.
barracks.
Everything's survivability that you're gonna play, basically. Shiva's guard is a lot of int, but it also reduces their attack speed, which does a lot against them. So, just play a lot carefuler. We don't want to get close to Jug right now, basically. You kind of want to stay at like 300 units, 400 units, okay?
Okay, so should I go down here to these two?
Defend your top racks. I think if you had 50 movement speed as well, that some of these fights would have been so much better.
That is a
Right.
great point.
You're also not the thing that's also really messing up your team fights is you're not thinking enough about how powerful silence is against red heroes. Like that guy right there.
Yeah.
Silence before you leave. You should have silenced first,
Your top
and then
shrine is under attack.
gone in. Go after this guy. Silencing Sky. He can't cast spells for 6 seconds, and he needs spells.
Yeah.
Your top
That one should have been
shrine
obvious.
is
Void's
under
coming.
attack.
You gotta dodge the Omni. But now they're basically their right click is too good. Now they've all got Diffusal Blade, Mantas, and you haven't been able to scale up your physical survivability as well. So the way we messed up was the pipe was 1,500 gold that you probably didn't need. You're not dying to magic damage right now. You're dying to right click. In the last couple of fights. So if we would have gone straight Shivas there, or maybe increased your raw, it would have been better. And I think the talent perk at 20 really screwed you. The cooldown over movement. If you went 50 movement and we finished Shivas, then all of a sudden you're running around at 460, and you're reducing their attack speed by like 45, and you can AoE slow, and you're misusing silence a lot. But other than that, that's a lot better than before. So now you're kind of you're using your abilities about right. It's just we needed to stay above the curve a little, and now we understand.
I'm unbelievably frustrated playing in the lag, though. I don't think it's the reason that I lost by any means, but it's really fucking maddening. Like the silence that I threw down on Mirana was thrown down before she left, and then she leaves and the silence goes off. I didn't do it first. I could have left it, certainly. But
Yeah, and that's what you should have done. You definitely should have led with it. Because if he leaps, then he's gone. So if you silence and you're able to get Spirit Siphon off, then you can actually chase him. You got a Jug at least.
I don't give a fuck about items, man.
Right, do you want to do another one?
Yes. Yes, I do.
And then turn off East, maybe?
Yes, fuck East, man. God, that was so fucking maddening. God. Alright, sure, I'll close it. It is so frustrating to play in lag.
You still had the most net worth on your team. You did 24k hero damage. Next closest was 11. Your team sucked on top of that. I mean, they probably lost some morale from the laning stage, but you definitely did pretty well.
I was actually significantly happier with that game, just because the number of times when I'm like, ooh, there's no way I'm going to be able to succeed here. And then you're like, just go kill him, and I should turn around and kill them, so.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the way that you fought Jug was consistently too delayed. So Jug he has 2 things that are dangerous.
Yeah.
He can go Magic Immune, which prevents you from silencing him or Spirit Siphoning. And he can use Omni Slash, which also keeps him alive and does a lot of damage.
Oops.
If he Omni Slashes you fully, and then spins and chases you, as soon as the spin is over, he's fucking dead. You should kill him. So what you should be doing, if he's chasing you and he's way out of position, you should be like, okay, as soon as spin ends, I kill you. Simple. I don't know if you had ulti that time they chased you up mid. I feel like you didn't, but you instantly should have been ready to turn and Spirit Siphon him and chase him. Instantly.
Did you invite me to party?
Oh, yeah. That's weird. I was coaching a party by myself.
Nice.
I don't know how that works, but... Oh, my client's out of date. I see.
Hey.
Did you mention that and I didn't pay attention? Is that what happened?
Could have been.
So you just got to play around Jug better. And you've played him as well, so you kind of know what it's like. If you spin and you have nothing else, you're dead. If he has Healing Ward, you need to right-click it. That's like the only time that whole game that you needed to right-click things was Healing Ward, basically.
It was really helpful before going into the game where you're just talking about, like, really it's just standing next to people and not right-clicking as much. It's ensuring that you are right there next to them. That was, like, super helpful.
I needed to make that more explicit last week, because I described him being similar to heroes. I had the concept of what the hero is like, but I didn't explicitly say, stand next to people, look how much damage your fucking ultimate does. That's what I needed to do last week, to make it more clear. For some reason, it is downloading very slowly. I don't know why. Is it a huge
reflect
patch?
on the pain that was this fucking game. God, I'm so fucking annoyed.
Maybe the server that I'm trying to download is US East.
God, that is so weird.
It's downloading from Los Angeles. Okay, it was like, it's gonna take 20 minutes. Oh, it's gonna take an hour. Now it's down to 30 seconds.
It is so weird. Like, they just didn't have any money. Night Stalker had second most on the team.
Yeah, and your net worth was actually still pretty low. Like, but do you see that first hump at like 15 minutes where you recovered? You were right there. You're at the top. I think if you would have gone Cryptstorm cooldown at 15 as well, and I think you should if you have Bloodstone. The cast range is good that
Cryptstorm
game.
cooldown at 15? What's this?
Yes. You basically grab 2 perks.
Oh, the
that will-
1.5 second Cryptstorm?
Prophecy.
Yes.
Oh.
The cast range, I liked it because it helps you do things to people in Chronosphere without being Chronosphere. And it helps you chase people with Spirit Siphon. But if you go Bloodstone, I think you should go Cryptstorm cooldown, because then it massively increases your farming speed. Because then you're instantly casting Cryptstorms every 3.5 seconds instead of
That makes sense, yeah.
5 seconds. And all those times you were jungling, you'd be doing it faster. You'd push lanes faster. But you're missing a lot of efficiency when you're doing farming pass when there's nothing to do.
Yeah.
And pushing creep waves. You have to get that stuff down, that way you don't miss last hits. And you do it faster. Like, attack the melee creep until it's below 300 to HP. Attack the range creep once, nuke it. That's 2 last hits. And then you should be able to, you should probably, like most, you should have maybe 1 last hit miss out of a 5 creep wave. And it should be the 3rd creep that dies that you sometimes miss before your Cryptstorm comes off cooldown again, and you're ready to nuke the last 2 low enough. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I could also hit the melee creep twice, then throw down Crypt Swarm, and then get the 3rd, and then kill the melee. Or then kill the range.
Yes,
Go
that's
like melee,
basically
melee,
the
range,
same.
Kill. Okay.
Okay, so there's a new set. Is that what's going on? Is that what this update was?
Who knows, man?
You're not
Fuck
gonna look at the
ready to
item
play.
set, bro? Come on. There's a Terrorblade set. You into Terrorblade?
No, fuck Terrorblade. I'm only about Death Prophet right now. Bring on the pain.
Okay. All right. Oh yeah, we gotta get in a party.
Fucking terrible. Awful lag. Invite me, damn it.
All right, you're invited.
Coach up, Purge.
Set to coach. I'm just gonna look at
All
the set. It's a Naga set, a Necro set, Monkey King set, Enigma set, Rubik set. The world doesn't have enough Rubik sets. Shadow Fiend. The Baden one's actually super sick. Clockwork and Terrorblade. The Baden one's kind of creepy. The weapon is like insane, dude.
Ooh, there's a Sven set, is there?
Is there? No, I don't think there is.
I thought you said Sven.
Sven? What did I say? No. Terrorblade. No. Yeah, it's right there. Treasure of the Emerald Revival.
Oh, it's right here in front. Yeah, look at this.
The lag. Check out the Light Horse, the Abaddon set.
It's pretty beautiful.
Like the sword, it's pretty cool. Are these like the leftovers of the sea things that didn't make in? Is that what this is? Kind of looks like that. Yeah, these are like the some of these are water themed, so I assume they're basically like that.
I'm going to take my immense anger into this game, and it will sharpen me into focus. My frustration will be my whetstone, okay?
If that's how you do it, man.
The
Angry
fucking most
DP.
non-committal response, like, if that's what's going to happen, then it will.
Just gonna angry DP to focus.
Fuck. Oh my god. It's actually infuriating in StarCraft Remastered right now, more than anything. There's a... So there's a thing called a tick rate in some multiplayer games, which is it's when everyone gets synced. So, you know, in the same way that you're rendering visually at like, you know, whatever, 150 frames per second, there's 20 logic frames per second, for example, in a game. So that means every 50 milliseconds, all the clicks and signals that I put in leading up to that gets sent in a batch to the server. And the server gathers up everyone's batch of information and then goes, okay, I got everyone's stuff. All right, everyone do this on your computers, on your respective computers. So this is how everyone gets locked together to make sure that what's happening on my screen is the same thing that's happening on your screen. So this is what's known as lockstep. This is different from something like Overwatch, where on my screen, I will start moving instantly when I press the button, but the server and all the other players don't see me moving yet. And that's why some people see themselves get hooked from behind a wall. It's because on their screen, they're behind the wall, but on the server, they haven't gotten behind the wall yet. So that's what permits the hook to get there. So in Brood War, there is a tick rate of... You can choose it to be like 8 times per second, 12, 16. So if it's 16 times per second, this is about every 60 milliseconds, everything gets synced
Updated.
up.
Yep.
Yeah, but this is very hand-wavy for anyone who's like interested in network engineering. or is a network engineer and be like, that's not accurately that accurate, but whatever.
10 seconds remaining.
Let me ask. I would like to play mid, please.
5
Is that
seconds
okay,
remaining.
Speedy? Love not to play Death Prophet one game. Thank you, kind sir. I'm trying to learn this hero. I am. Okay. But yeah, so you can set the tick rate to like 16 times a second in Brood War, but if you and I are, say, 100 milliseconds apart,
Yep.
just due to the speed of light, if it's at if it's happening every 60 milliseconds, then what it means is that 60 milliseconds of gameplay happens, and then 40 milliseconds of hang time occurs while the server's waiting for everyone's information before it sends it back out. So that's why when you're playing a game, you see that any multiplayer game where that's happening, it's the server going, wait, I haven't received all the batch information from everyone in the previous tick, so I have to wait for that. And so what you can do is you can set the tick rate lower, something like 8, so that way it's happening every 125 milliseconds. And if we're 100 milliseconds away, then no problem, because it is faster for us to send the information to the server and get it verified than it takes for us to actually update the tick. And for that reason, it's pretty typical to have like tick rate or a turn rate of 8 in Brood War matches. That way it plays smooth. But the problem is that all of the strategies and balance are around land latency, or close to land latency. That's Mutalisk control, that's being able to like micro a vulture against Zerglings, it's all those sorts of things. And so
If it doesn't update very often, then your commands won't go in as often.
So I literally can't micro Mutalisks in multiplayer matches. I just don't get to do Mutalisk based builds because I can't.
Sucks.
And
So is it just because the people you're playing with on average are too far away from you? Is that the problem? Does the server change what the tick ratio is often?
So
or is it
my
auto-set?
understanding is that a lot of modern games have variable tick rates. So if something blips, it'll actually just for the next few ticks, there might be a little bit of latency, but then it'll smooth back out again. But I don't think that exists in Brood War. I don't know what the code is like in Brood War.
Okay.
But for whatever reason, the latency doesn't quite match the way it played in 1.16, which is before StarCraft Remastered, and I just had like total PTSD when I was playing, like just that last game, and the lag was happening. I was like, I'm gonna fucking rip my eyes out. God, I was getting so frustrated. So now that we're on West, everything's gonna be fine. Let me ask. Hey, why not? Could I steal 2 tangos from you, please? So I helped channel some of that negative energy into an explanation of tick rates and turn rates.
Okay. All right, so things to think about right now on the enemy team. How do you feel about your survivability in team fights? What are the heroes to worry about?
Fucking a lot.
Got to worry about arrow. Don't get arrowed. There's Jug again, but you know how to play against that.
Yeah, I mean...
You got to worry about being low in Reaper's Scythe, which is a huge issue. Because if you get below half HP and you have no magic resistance, you're fucking dead.
My immediate statement is I think this is absolutely a BKB game.
Yes, absolutely is. Because BKB also makes sure that he can't just X you and then you can't chase. Because if he X's you, then you can't chase, you can't escape, basically. Very important that you silence Necro very often during fights.
Doesn't
possible.
matter.
All right, there's an event.
All right.
But at least we got to talk about it. That would have been probably a difficult game to play. And then your team fight decision making gets even harder now, because then not only are you trying to think about, is it time to use my ulti, but you also have to do it in a time where you BKB. So basically every time you start your ulti and initiate a fight, you would have to BKB, or you'd have to save it until the point when shit's really hitting the fan, and you need to make sure that you stop taking magic damage.
I would need to be very far back,
Reaper's Scythe.
focusing a lot on farming and pushing lanes extremely cautiously until a fight breaks out. I want to be on outskirts and shit.
I mean, it's still about the same thing. You're just not going to push as far forward. You're not going to dangerously solo push a tower. You're not going to be able to just YOLO in at 30% HP to be like, maybe I'll out heal them, because it's probably not going to happen. Because if you get Reaper Scythe, you're dead no matter what. And you probably would have had to rush maybe even a Hood with your builds. I mean, you could also maybe get away with going Hood Bloodstone. Because Yules doesn't really solve that game either. It would have been good against Kunkka, but you could just easily get stunned, ulti, dead. So Hood, when raw HP, might have been superior.
It's a useful little noise for us. Alright, I'm going in. I'm going in. Boom. Dum, bum.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Hey, Speedy, if you don't mind, since we are here again, could I do the DP mid?
Yeah. What? Oh, safe lane invoker. Okay.
Alright, fucking cool. Alright, let's do it. Let's do some shit, man. Let's fucking go. Locking it in right now. No fucks given. Bam, bam, bam. Actually, I gotta not buy these in case no one on my team helps me. Getting coffee, man. Getting water. Water and coffee. Can't believe it. Unbelievable.
I was gonna talk about how to play against the line. Oh yes, you can do the sniper thing. You should be able to beat a sniper. Wraith King. That should be pretty straightforward. He can clone on Wraith King. He can beat Sniper in lane, but Sniper's kind of scary if he gets really farmed. Lion is kind of scary, and a Tinker. Oh god, they actually have so many cores. So he just basically has to win his lane, I think. I believe Shannon is now 1 in 9 on Death Prophet. 10% win rate. I think their team fight should be pretty straightforward, though.
Oh my god, my air conditioner.
If he gets repelled, it's gonna be easy.
Oh god, no wonder it's so... Ah! Kevin, I almost just fell through a window. That would have been rough. Right back, I'm gonna turn on the AC.
Max Crypt Swarm against a Tinker. I would definitely more than 1 point a Siphon. That's crazy. That's crazy. I think he's not super wrong though.
Kevin from heaven. It's
Hello?
time. Who are we up against in mid lane? All right, either a cheeky sniper, but more likely a cheeky Tinker.
So our pink friend has recommended that you max a Crypt Swarm over Siphon against a Tinker, which I think is kind of reasonable, to be honest. I would still get at least like 2 of your Spirit Siphon, of course. Still go like 2-0-2, but just play it out basically. Do what feels good.
Could I steal some tangos from Jarek or from Dr. Tony Stark, MD?
Prepare for battle.
Is that Jungling Doom? He's not giving you shit, dude. Good luck. You might just want to buy a Tingo. It's fine. It's against a Tinker anyway, so I think it's reasonable to go heavy on the regen. Just the big downside now is that you have to walk to eat Tangos instead of just sitting in lane.
Of course,
Yep.
my dear.
Might be Tinker, could be Sniper. They have too many cores, so something weird might happen. So what would you assess damage-wise on the enemy team?
All right. First of all, we're 1 in 9. I wanna
Oh yeah, I
double
already,
those wins.
already covered that one.
So damage threats. Bristleback is long persistent damage. I think I'm actually quite good against Bristleback. Well, actually, my Spirit Siphon will trigger his shit anyways.
Yep, any damage you do.
So that might actually be really problematic because it'll go off so many times. So I might
It's a
really
little
struggle against him.
dangerous.
So
But you can play around it.
it's a lot of physical damage among Wraith King, Sniper, and Bristleback.
Yep.
So I'll probably want a Shiva's or some sort of armor at some point. There's Tinker and there's Lion. Lion's mostly disabled, but his burst is huge, and this person's burst is huge. So it feels like Hood Shivas are going to be important items to get.
It might also be a Yule's game, to be honest. Yules is also pretty good against like projectile nuke kind of stuff. Because
And
if
that's
you
very
like
good against Tinker, yeah.
if you like jumps to laser missile you and you have exorcism going, you can Spirit Siphon him, Yules to dodge the missile, then silence him afterwards and catch up, for example. Like silence against Tinker is going to be amazing. Because if he's rearming, for example, and you silence him during it, then he can't his rearm is cancelled and he has to wait till silence ends to rearm. So your silence targets this game are certainly Lion, Tinker are your primary ones. Maybe Sniper. If he hasn't cast anything, maybe Wraith King, Bristle as well. But Wraith King and Bristle should be dealable. You do have to be careful about Bristle Quills, but against Wraith King alone, you should be able to kite that guy so easy. So you should just stay a little bit at range, silence him if he gets close to you, keep a Spirit Siphon on him, interrupt his Blink Dagger, that guy dies. Okay?
This is the game, Kevin.
It's the game, I think.
This is it. This is the one. I'm going to take all of the learning, all of the losses. I'm going to synthesize them into a successful strategy. No problem, Speedy Thoughts. It's good to have you back, my friend. I have no... All these other ones fucking suck. I lost all my interesting chat commands.
Yeah, you're not the only one.
As did we all. Isn't there a weird place I can stand on up here? Yeah.
No, certainly.
So item-wise,
Okay, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking this, and if I'm against a Tinker early
30
on, I'm going to get a Magic
seconds to
Stick
battle.
quite early. And Butts. And then
It's okay.
I'm going to go Arcane into probably Yules, and then
shouldn't-
probably get a Bloodstone.
I wouldn't go Arcane Yules myself.
Of course, my dear.
I mean, I'm still going to go for
We'll see how the
Bloodstone
thing
this
goes.
game.
I think we should go Bloodstone, but we might want to do Yules afterwards with like a cloak or something.
The battle
Or maybe we'll
begins.
even go like Bloodstone Veil. That's probably really good too.
Bloodstone
give you a little bit of
Veil
armor.
of Discord. Okay.
That could be really good. Solve some of your armor problems, give you good nuke potential. That's actually probably the move, especially because there's a lot of strength heroes. It'll increase the amount of Spirit Siphon damage you do, and therefore you'll heal more. That might be the idea. I think that's probably the best thing to do. One Veil Bloodstone. Alright, so remember, just right-click him if you have opportunities, otherwise focus on last hitting. Get Crypt Swarm ready. You're definitely going to need it.
Oh, fuck.
And then if he lasers you, that is when you nuke. Okay. You're going to want to nuke to get the range creep so he doesn't deny you.
Yep. Yeah, I'm going to do it like this.
Okay,
Oh,
that's good.
Didn't time that correctly.
You didn't get the melee, right?
Correct, I didn't get the melee. But I thought I
It's
did.
okay. Alright, right-click to shadow this guy. You should have gotten at least 2 more right-clicks on that guy.
Oh, wonderful.
Nice.
Very well.
I did this, but it was a little late. I was trying to get the other two, but fucked up.
That was unlucky. The range creeps missed a bunch. That's all.
So now I'm going to use the opportunity to deny.
You should have played up on him there or hit the tower an extra like 3 times. Play up meaning like stand near the tower and go for denies if you can.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Alright, he has March, that means he doesn't have missile. He doesn't have
fuck.
the same nuke damage.
Wow.
Okay.
There is no escape.
This is good. Now run away. Run, 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 run.
As fast as I can. You can't catch me.
Use the tango on the way to the tower.
I go.
Get that shit out of your inventory.
So it would seem.
Good. Perfect.
Excellent
Maybe could have gone
cancel.
for a Spirit Siphon there. Perfect. That's good. Get like 2 hits on him here.
Okay, fuck that up.
Get the range stream, range stream.
Yes.
That's okay. Good try. I don't think you could have gone that one. Good. Okay. This guy's having issues. The Tinker. Alright, I think... Was that a rune top? I can't remember if I saw it or not. Might be worth checking.
Well, this hurts a lot.
What does?
Speedy Thoughts bought a magic wand from the main.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Do you see why I was yelling at you all those times now?
Oh no, I always ask for permission. How dare you accuse me of doing something that I explicitly asked permission in an honorable fashion for my mid laner for?
Okay.
Kevin.
Alright.
Alright, 11 at 2 minutes. That's not good.
11 what?
Less hits.
If I must.
So I can go for one here.
Of course,
So
my
I'm going
dear.
to push forward a little bit. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. What's happening?
Look at what are you doing?
Enemies come. Very well.
Ugh.
You definitely could have nuked for that. Range creep
Yeah.
tonight. Range creep tonight. Range creep tonight. Damn it!
Thank you.
Alright, now you can't get it. You have to go now. Siphon him. Bottle. God, this is the weirdest shit. Bottle spam. Keep bottling. Bottle. Fuck. Alright, you got a bottle when he's not nuking you. You're fucking dead.
Ah!
Jesus. No.
That
Check
was
the
this.
rune.
Yeah, no, this
Eat a
was.
tango. God, that was sloppy. That was
Dude, dude, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know what's with
two
me.
8-year-old boys trying to fight like
I shall
boxers
bide
or something.
my
I don't know. It was awful.
It's not time yet. Of course, my
Dude, I'm just gonna go fucking kill him.
I don't think he has bottle yet, so you're not gonna be able to get him probably.
Let me tell you.
Just
Kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me. Fuck.
eat tango too from that tree.
Yeah.
Of course, my friends.
Eat a tree. Eat a fucking tree.
Very
Alright, you can chase. I think you might be able to kill him.
Fuck.
Eat a tree. Eat a tree. There we go. Okay. Alright, that's a kill.
I don't know. Fuck.
He's like lagging or something. Maybe he has an excuse for playing weird. Bring a raindrop. Maybe a clarity as well. I'll do both.
I should think so.
Wish you had like one nuke here. It would make this a lot faster.
Yeah, it would fix my life in a lot of ways.
Of course.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Well,
4 HP. Okay. Just run. All right. He's slower than you technically. Just keep running. Don't stop. All right. Eat a tree.
shouldn't I just go all the way home?
I don't think so. Oh, you don't have a bottle yet? Where's? Oh wait, you do this right. There's a bounty
Yeah,
rune.
okay.
You do the bounty rune.
We're just gonna go all the way fucking back.
Okay.
Get one of
Yeah,
these.
it's fine.
One of these.
Your middle tower is under attack.
So in circumstances, spam bottle. In circumstances where you have a lot of regen, drop your infused raindrop if he's hitting you with the missile. Okay.
Okay, should I go behind him?
I
Your
mean,
middle
yeah, that's
tower
fine.
is under
You
attack.
don't have 6, but this is good. You're faster than him. All right. Just don't lag too long on the siphon. Perfect.
Wow!
Chase him.
Your middle tower
Chase him.
is under
All right. You
attack.
could. I wouldn't use another one. Just save it because you've only got one right now.
Radiant's courier
fine.
has been killed.
That was good. Yeah. Did you see how fast that was? It's like you didn't even stop moving.
Yeah, well, I shift queued up movement afterwards,
Okay,
which I
that's
think
why.
may have been the key.
Yeah, did it perfectly. I think. Might.
Sure it would seem.
Maybe it doesn't have a backswing. I can look it up.
Oh, I hate when that happens. When it... Oof.
Oh, wonderful.
Yay.
Very good.
Dude.
All right. It doesn't have a backswing. You just weren't right-clicking after you cast the spell in the past. There's a rune, by the way.
Yeah. I'm just preparing to fuck everything
This
up real
won't
fast.
take long.
Okay. Interesting strategy.
Well. Well.
All right, check rune. All right, you're super overdue to check rune. You probably should have left the catapult there because it was going to take a long time to die. All right, you got real lucky. Bottle that. Maybe approach from the side, see what happens. Like you should go for this, I think. Just arcane pop ult. I think we probably. Okay, so what I think what I should have told you to do is not ulti until after Siphon there, because he was so far away. You should be bottling. By the way, you're missing a lot of HP.
Yeah, I'm getting the...
Nuke this wave too.
1 sec.
You're gonna die to tower. If you're
Oh,
not-
fuck.
but
Radiant
careful.
structures are fortified.
Outside of range.
All right, careful, careful. Bottle. Okay, raindrop saves your life. That's why you buy raindrop. Use shrine. Get a tango as well, maybe. Definitely not the time to shop. That's for sure.
Oh, come to me, my beautiful ladies.
I was trying to buy the flying courier for the
Of
team.
course.
Just
my
hit the
dear.
hotkey in the bottom right. There's a little icon. You could have hit that. You could have
Wait,
right clicked
really?
it. Yeah, see that little 64 down there?
Yeah.
That's the upgrade button. Just right click it next time. It's now a courier speed burst because it's upgraded, but your positioning is kind of crappy. You're sitting too far forward, arguably. It would have been a good time to bring a TP scroll to yourself as well, by the way. Since you're definitely overdue, because now you can't TP rotate anybody.
But of course. Very well.
You're gonna tank tower now. Just nuke a wave. That's fine. It's definitely time to get a wand, I think. If you had ulti, I would maybe say try to kill that guy, but... Alright, so he basically... There should be a rune. Check rune, check rune.
What were you saying?
Yes.
You ruined that guy's ability to lane for a while, so you're all good. Alright, start walking top. Don't use your invis. Your goal is pop invis, pop ulti, pop bottle once, okay? And then you're gonna walk after them.
Like wait,
probably right now.
Pop the bottle right when I
ulti,
hit
bottle,
invisible?
yep, and then heal once. Heal once and perfect. Alright, and now don't attack. Just walk next to them. Ideally the sniper, because he's... Maybe the tinker, just walk. Just use your spells, fuck it. You're so strong. Like, he's just so strong, right? And pick up a Sage's Mask and a TP Scroll at the side shop. And then TP mid. That's for your Soul Ring.
Soul Ring.
So technically we didn't need to do it that way, but the benefit was that you were protected no matter what, and they didn't see you coming unless they saw your little ghost things.
Of course, my dear.
And then when you get a chance, flat another TP Scroll with your magic wand.
Yes.
Got another rune in about 20 seconds.
Sure? I think not.
It's a two-hitter.
Perfect. Alright, 10 seconds to the rune, so you want to kill this pretty fast if you can. Hit the range group once.
Yep.
Go.
Your top
Did a
tower
thing
is
successful.
under attack.
Very good.
I could have gone definitely need to attack.
Top rune.
Damn.
Swap your wand and go for this. I think you're fine. Just grab it. You don't need to chase him or anything. Put your TP scroll in probably for like, I don't know, Sage's Mask or something.
Oh, wonderful.
Just for now. That'll unload a cooldown. Maybe Null Talisman. I don't know what's better.
Ugh, 50 last hits at 10. That's bad.
Go.
It's okay, you got kills and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have 3 kills, you're fine. Just nuke this guy. Just nuke again, I think.
Yeah.
And fly out the Soul Ring. ASAP.
Oh, thank you.
There is no escape.
Is this bad to sit here and tank damage?
No, not against a catapult. You can de-aggro now. That's fine. You're good. I think use your DD. And just heal up a little bit. You shouldn't auto-attack it.
Yep.
Definitely don't miss this last time. Okay, bring Soul Ring in. You should be bottling as well because you're missing a lot of health.
Thank you.
Alright, and don't use your ulti, obviously.
Please. Thank you.
Pick up the next wave.
The
Next
enemy's
wave.
middle tower
Thank you, thank
has
you, thank you,
fallen.
thank you, thank you. Great, great, great. Good, very good.
It is for
I would start heading towards the bot lane, maybe. Yeah, that's probably the way to go.
Yes.
Lioness now TP mid to defend the mid tower.
Okay. We can kill this guy.
Just swing, yeah, go this way through the jungle.
And I'm gonna come up from behind him.
Yeah, perfect.
Look at this, look at this. This is literally what we learned. This is literally what we learned in the previous one. This is the moment.
Alright, get ready. You know what to do. Slow ring, ulti. He's gonna have his ulti, alright? Oh, actually, he doesn't have a minute. You're perfect. Siphon. Alright, you're doing it, Sean. You're doing it. He has no mana. You gotta kill him soon before he tread switches. Alright, he forgot to tread switch because he's bad.
Everyone at my level is as bad as I am. Woo! I'm fucking the least shitty of the shit crew. That's what I'm talking about. The biggest of the small dicks, the tallest of the midgets. Fuck yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. The 3K king, the hero we need.
Maybe prep your TP for a TP. There's a regen top lane, which looks kind of appetizing, but I would nuke this wave probably and get your TP ready. Come on.
Oh.
Radiant structures
Not like
fortified.
He's got it. It's fine. Just push this tower. Just keep right clicking it.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Certainly.
Alright, that guy's gonna have his ultimate this time probably. He's also got a Vanguard, so he's real tanky. Which is fine. You should TP mid. I think. Just get over there. Oh, nice. Yeah, root booster. Good, good.
It is foretold.
Okay, cool.
Haven't gotten.
You can get away with one more wave.
I'm gonna fucking get away with it.
Why are you farming this side of the map?
Yep, that was good. Now chase if you can. It's probably okay. Break. No big deal.
There's a whole jungle over there. What are you doing?
Error.
How very nice.
Oh shit, I'm so sick.
Now you're gonna walk away because they're coming to gank you. I would head towards bottom. I think. Drop your perfect. You're on top of this. Good. All right, this is a soul booster now.
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
So no, this actually won't give you space for a raindrop, unfortunately. There's a rune coming in a second.
Certainly.
Yeah, I'm just gonna clear this lane.
I would probably move your raindrop in.
Very good.
Head for the check rune. He's gonna take the bounty. Okay, nice. Ooh, yes. All right, fuck raindrops or something.
Wonderful.
All right, you gonna go get a double bottom? Go bottom. Go bottom.
Your
double.
middle tower
Alright,
is
just go
under
now.
attack.
Yeah, I think. Wait.
Wait till I see him. Wait till I see him.
Perfect. And you don't have your ult for 7, so. Right? You're just gonna slowly approach
Your
that guy.
bottom
I don't
tower
even
is
ult. I
under
don't think.
attack.
I'm doing it.
I don't think you need to ult. This is a waste. Okay, it's worth it.
Yeah, I
Oh,
saw
there's
it.
3. Stay closer to Tinker. All right, everything's. All right, you did it.
He's
Ready?
silenced!
It's not- yeah, you got this. Siphon him.
It is
Perfect.
foretold.
Staying
What the
close to
fuck
them.
is
Go
this
for line, go line,
damage?
go line.
What the fuck?
Bottles.
Oh my god! How the fuck does anything do this much damage? Who did this? Who made this fucking hero? What the fuck is this shit, Kevin? I'm wallowing in the tower! Kevin!
You finally did it, Sean.
Holy shit, what the fuck? What the shit, dude? Holy fuck, did you see Wraith King die? He died!
Twice, yeah. Yeah, he
What
died
the
twice.
shit in the fuck? I didn't realize. Just shoot me. I don't give a fuck. Shoot me. Shoot me. I don't care. Look at that.
The enemy's bottom tower has
Oh.
You're the
I'm gonna
first
vomit
death
blood. Hold on. Let me get my butts.
Last. Why are you last in, bro?
I don't even
Bloodstone
care,
now.
Kevin. I just recently found out I was invincible, and there's testosterone like in my eyes right now. I can't even see. It's hard to see with this much flexing occurring. This is the game. This is the run right here. Fuck.
You're moving your hero, you're turning your hero too much there. Is the problem.
Yeah.
I remember 15. You're getting the Crypt Storm cooldown because you want to nuke like crazy. All right, what is this shit? Come on. Be a little
What is
bit
what
less lazy
shit?
about last hits. You can. That guy's got a blink dagger, so if you deal damage, you can't blink. There you go. He's dead.
Bye.
It's a good time to silence generally, but that's fine.
Oh my god, I just said bye to him. Look at this. I'm just gonna fucking walk up. I'm gonna hit this guy. Look at him. He's got no
Probably
health.
kill
Look at this guy.
Wraithing too. Good,
Yeah.
perfect timing. All right, you probably need to walk away now that Crystal's coming. This is way too dangerous now. Just run
Of course
north.
it is.
I would silence both, maybe. All right, too late. Now he's gonna stun you. All right, you're still probably okay. You're gonna have to silence the Wraith King in like 5 seconds. All right, you're fine. Just nuke the wave. You're good now.
Brave.
Continue running.
I'm running as fast as I
Nuke it
can.
again, maybe.
No, I'm getting the fuck out now.
You're fine.
Okay.
All right, so curious why you're thinking BOTs right now.
Because I don't want to have to carry TP.
Let me tell
That's basically it.
Well, you lucked into the right option, but you're thinking the wrong reasons. You're also last hitting too late. You have
Yeah.
more damage than you think you do. You have more than enough survivability right now. There aren't really problems, so
Radiant
you can justify for
structures are
something
fortified.
that increases your damage, which is movement speed. It's okay for you to get offense basically right now because your defense is strong enough. You shouldn't have done that.
Of course.
Just nuke the wave. You're missing a lot of
Lots of
last hits.
last
Nuke again. Okay, just walk away. That was your last Spirit Siphon. It wasn't going to do anything to him, and you're full HP. Alright, helps to not walk into the creep wave directly. I would silence him. Should turn now. Just ulti. Just turn. Try not to walk into the creeps, because they're slower than you. There you go.
Alright, broke the link.
He's got a hood, so that's why he's so tanky. Just blast shit. If you would have turned, because if you should have seen Omni coming, and then realize he's going to purify you, walk into melee range so it deals more damage, and ideally, get in front of your opponent. Get the arcane.
Fucking goddamn it. Sorry, go ahead.
Get the arcane. Before your ally rage quits. Oh, it changed. I see. Well, nuke him, silence him. Just keep nuking every 3 seconds. Try to get in front of him if possible. Alright, now it's easy. Okay. Go get behind these guys top. TP, probably. Just walk. You're fine.
Yeah.
You have no more slows, unfortunately. Just follow this guy, silence him if you can, maybe. He has no mana, I guess it doesn't matter. Just get eyes on him so he doesn't TP out. Yep.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Cool. I would now... you guys can push the tower. Take the tower and then you're going to TP bot.
So,
To be
I
efficient.
queued up Octarine Core, but I think that's wrong. I should bail.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
I mean, maybe you can just
Enemy's
skip Veil
top
and just
tower
straight for the
has
Shivas.
fallen.
You could probably skip it, absolutely. I think Veil is efficient and it's good, but I think you might misuse it.
Tell me about it.
And the Bristle already has a hood anyway, so it won't even work that well against him. It worked really good against Wraith King, actually. It might be worth you getting, honestly. But it's... I think play mail is definitely the easier thing. Alright, you're gonna have to back now, because you need to run like 2 seconds ago. Right, just nuke the wave. Nuke the wave, nuke the wave, nuke the wave. Give all those beautiful creeps. Nuke the wave again. There you go. Alright, you are gonna lead now. TP. Okay.
No, I'm just gonna kill them all.
Sniper. Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna go get a plate mail, sell my bottle, I guess.
No, sell no talisman. You want the bottle. Bottles heal during fights, man.
Damn.
Alright, you're gonna kill this guy. Go back, go back, go
Oh,
back.
yeah, sorry.
Silence everybody. Silence, silence, silence. Good. Silence.
No sorceries avail.
Ulti. Ulti. Go Wraith King. Don't worry about silence for like 5 seconds. Alright, stand on top of him. Normally you'd be worried about him blinking, but he's bad and he doesn't have a blink dagger, so. You see why he stuns you there? Because he knows that you're the big damage dealer. And that if he gets away from you, that he lives. It's the same like demonstration of like
Holy
game
cow,
sense
dude.
principle. Most people don't think about it, but that guy just inherently knew I need to get away from Death Prophet ulti.